Now let me close with a story of how I see microfinance in the future. Imagine, if you will, it's 5 years from now. SKS is serving about 30 million clients across India. We've launched our China expansion. We're looking at sub-Saharan Africa and so on and so forth. And a poor woman in Bihar gets up in the morning and she looks in her grain basket. And she's short of grain. She picks up her cell phone, sourced to her by SKS at a lower cost than what's available in the market, bundled at their time. And she goes off to the village grocer, who happens to be an SKS borrower, who also has a cell phone sourced by SKS. She biometrically identifies herself. Let's call her Sangama. It says, "Welcome, Sangama." Now, it's all voice to text, so it takes her through a menu and asks her what she wants to do. And she tells the phone, "Well, I'd like to draw down from my credit line to buy grain for the week." She does the transaction, enters the numbers. On the flip side, the village grocer has the same thing, so they do a B2C transaction, and she gets her grain. Now, just as she's finishing, she gets a little text message that says that the deposits from her customers, you see she's a handloom weaver, have come in, and they make weekly deposits. So she says, great. She takes her grain bag, and on her way home, all voice to text, she does a number of other transactions. She pays off her working capital loan that she gets from SKS. She pays off her insurance bundle. SKS has been able to source for her life, health, property casualty, and a whole range of other insurance. She takes a little money out and puts it into the SKS equity fund. She has a little bit of equity in SKS. She puts a little bit of money into her daughter's savings fund, and then she gets home. And when she gets home, she gets another text message. The remittance from her son, who's working on a construction site in Bombay, has come in. So she says, great, now I can go get that battery-powered handloom that I've been wanting. She goes home, makes her rotis, sends her daughter off to school, takes her phone, grabs her bag, and goes into town. Goes to the local battery-powered loom manufacturer, pays off the loan, pays off the deposit, and makes arrangements to have it delivered. We're getting close to the end of the story now. On her way home, she stops off at the SKS branch office. And the branch manager says, Sangama, I'm so glad you came in today. We've been doing some data analysis. We notice you keep putting money into this savings account for your daughter. And I want to tell you about this new mutual fund that we have. It's a developed market mutual fund. Because the crash that we're experiencing now is just like the crash in 2008. And Warren Buffett thinks that there's some good developed market opportunities because it's hit bottom. We want you to participate in that. She looks at the numbers and says, okay, sounds good. I'll do that starting next week. And she's about to leave, and the branch manager says, wait, Sangama, don't forget. Next week is the AGM. And the CEO is going to come and talk to you about the IPO. And Sangama says, well, it's about time. I've been putting equity into this company for the last 5 years. I'm looking for an exit option so I can buy my daughter a laptop for when she goes off to college. Now here's the clincher to the story. Every product I've described to you, every application, including mobile banking, insurance products, and IPOs, exist in microfinance today. And what we're trying to do at SKS is to bring this together to expand the promise of freedom, of economic freedom, to those who've been left behind. Thank you.